Hey guys, it's August 3rd. I just wanted to show y'all something with this Android reader. Check out right here, right in the center of the ceiling. I'm getting like a reading of 90, 95 microteslas. It's going into the red. And it's just in this one spot. It ain't moving. Like it's right above that ceiling fan. And the people up above me just moved out. Like they just moved out and there were workers in there. There have been workers in there for the last few days. This morning, like I was doing fine last night, this morning I heard somebody moving around up there and it sounded like they were placing stuff, but it sometimes sounds like that with the V2K. But I'm getting a reading that's not moving. It's like right where I heard the people moving around up there. So I'm kind of confused as to what's going on because the guy just moved out of there, and workers have been working. I don't think anybody's moved in there yet. So, but I heard somebody go in there, and I heard some moving around, and this isn't moving. Like this isn't a beam that's moving. This is just a steady. It's 95 right at that same position, which is a super high reading. It is a super high reading. It's going into the red on 90. Look, 90. See if I can get it. Yeah, 95 right there. It keeps going into the red. It's like a 90, 94. It's in the same spot. Right there. Right above the ceiling fan. And like I just laid down and tried to go to bed. Like I was doing good all night, didn't hear anything, and I haven't heard the high pitched sound in a while. And then this. Like I don't like the people just moved out of there, and they were doing work on the carpets and everything. I don't know if somebody just moved in, but something is right there. I mean, it is right there, and it ain't moving. And it's like shooting down. This is my enclosure right here. It's shooting through the enclosure to where it was like a high-pitched sound screeching in my head, which I've never heard the high-pitched sound like that, and I haven't even heard it at all for weeks because of my defenses. So I'm very confused right now about what's going on above me. Um, it's not moving at all. And if it was remote, they would move the beam. They move it around. And it's just right there. It's like a 95. It's like a 95 microtesla right above me, right on that ceiling fan. So something is placed right above me. Like that's the only explanation. It's the only explanation that something is placed right there. And nobody's there to move it because I keep getting this reading, so they're not moving it around. So it's right there, right up there. And it was just a high pitched screeching sound all in my head. So I have no idea if somebody is like coming into that vacant apartment and just placing something while I'm sleeping or what. Or if new people moved in right after. I mean, because the worker people were just in there. There's no way new people could have moved in yet. And didn't hear anything. I haven't heard people moving around, but this morning I heard somebody moving around up there. So I have no idea what's going on. That's a vacant apartment and somebody just came and placed something just right there. It's like right there, right above the ceiling fan in that other apartment. So I have no idea what it is. It's not remote because they'll move that around. Like if they hit me with something remote, they'll usually move that beam, and it's not moving. It is that same spot, 95, and it doesn't move. And it's just shooting right down. Like it's very powerful microwave radiation. That's a horrible reading to get, 95 microteslas. Like a high reading is like 50 something. Like 50 something is very high. If you want to kind of gauge it by that, 50 something is like you're in trouble. You're getting hit with something bad. And this is like a 95 microtesla reading. So somebody placed something very powerful right above me, and it's not moving. Look, I can show y'all. Like the remote stuff, they always move it around. This is just right there. So I have no idea what's going on. It's supposed to be a vacant apartment. The guy just moved out. They're fixing the carpets in there and stuff. So I have no idea what is going on. Keep getting that reading. Same spot. Alright, I just wanted to show you all that. I don't know what's going on. I heard nobody's moving around up there now. I heard somebody moving around for a couple of minutes. At about, what time is it now? It's like 7:30. It was around 6. And I heard somebody moving around up there, kind of thumping on the floor, and then nothing. And there shouldn't be anybody up there. And then something's just right there, and it ain't moving. 97 microteslas. So, I mean, I gotta get it, and I'm getting a regular reading in every other room. I come in here to my bathroom, getting like a 30-something microteslas in the bathroom, above there. Above here in this room, I'm getting like 30. That's a pretty regular reading. Like you see the 2 green dots and like a 30. But then you go into this room, and let's check out the kitchen. I'll go everywhere else and see if it changes in that room. Getting like a 57 in here. They like to hit this spot. This is a place that I sit all the time. And that's a place where I am all the time. So here's a kind of a high reading above where I sit next to my computer. I didn't hear anybody placing anything. This is weird because it seems like they might have something above the places where I sit, because this is not acting like remote stuff. Because that's staying a constant 55 at that spot. And it's not moving. Like the remote stuff, they usually move out of the way of my readings. And right now, I'm getting like a 55 microtesla reading right above where I sit, where the computer is, and it's not moving or anything. It's about 57 microteslas now, and then in this spot, it's not moving. Like their remote stuff moves all the time when I get readings, and it's the same. Look, I'll get 98 microteslas. If I put it there, I'm getting like a 97. It's the same. And this is a spot where I'm always at, because I sit here to play video games. I sit here to play video games right here, and then this is where I sleep, and this is where it's coming from, and it's not changing. It's like something is there, and I'm getting that 90-something reading. You can see the red. Look, the red will light up. It's like a 95 microtesla reading. And then that's the place where I'm always at. And then this is a place where I always come and sit and use my computer. And I'm getting a high reading here. Oh, this one's changed. So that one must have been a remote one over here, because I'm getting a 30-something now. So right here, it has changed, just like the remote stuff. Changed here. Okay. So this was remote because I was getting a 50-something. Now I'm getting like a 30-something. So here's normal now, right above this place. Yeah, it's reading normal now. So that was remote right there. This is staying the same. No, it's changing now. 80-something. Now it's going down. It's going down very slowly. Uh-oh. And it took a while for it to change. Alright, I don't know what's going on, guys, but I just took some bad readings. Just took some very bad readings. Now it's going down to like, now it's 80. Now it's 80. Right above me. And nobody's supposed to be up there. God just moved out, I thought. There were workers in there. I'm not getting the 90 ring, I'm getting an 80, so it's changed. It's changed. That's not remote because it stayed the same for a while and it didn't move. Oh God, that's bad. Alright guys, well, I totally thought there wasn't anybody above me. And now I'm having questions about it. Because that reading stayed at 90 something for a couple minutes. And so now it's totally gone down. Now it's totally gone down to 50 microteslas. Completely gone down. 55 microteslas. Completely changed. Completely changed. It stayed in that area for a while. I don't know what that means, guys. It took it a while to change, and that's usually when I get a remote reading, they'll change it right away. They'll move that beam really quickly. And I just got a stable reading of 90 something, you can see, and now it's like 55 in that same spot. And in this spot, everything else is reading normal. And this spot's really low now, 20 something microteslas. Hardly a reading at all right here. Like nothing here. Nothing right there. It's like 17 microteslas now. And this spot was read for a couple of minutes. So I don't know what that means, guys. Maybe they just had that remote beam just in that one spot. Now it's like reading a 50 something, which is kind of high in that same spot. 50. I'm going to kind of have to figure out what this means. Usually when they hit me with remote stuff, it doesn't just stay in one spot. And this was a 50, now it's 50 something. It doesn't stabilize like that. So that kind of tells me something bad. Maybe somebody's using that vacant apartment while somebody moves in. Hopefully when somebody moves in, they won't be able to get in there. That's very weird, y'all. Now I'm reading a 50 microteslas. It was reading 100. It was reading 100 right above here. So y'all saw it here. Now it's reading like a 45. Keeps going down. Somebody switched it down. The 3 lines are lining up right there. Right there. There's 3 lines lining up right above here. Those aren't good readings. It stayed at 100 microteslas for about 10 minutes. My dog's getting under there. She goes under there like first thing. Started feeling above her head, and it felt kind of like a beam, like they were shooting a beam at her last night. I think they're trying to get a reaction out of me any way they can. Now this is reading totally normal. This is reading under. It's reading like 16 right now. It was reading 50 microteslas a little while ago. So either they're putting the remote beams in those 2 specific spots and just leaving them there. They can just zone them in and leave them there, or I got problems. I don't know. I'm going to have to kind of wait it out and see. Because I think the guy just left. I knew the guys were working up there. Now it's gone even lower. It's like 40, 47. It's gone even lower. It's gone down. It was like, it was 100 microteslas. Y'all saw it. So I got to figure out what's going on. I don't think I'll be sleeping here right now. I'm going to kind of... I don't know what's going on, guys. Alright, I'm getting to 15 minutes, but I will see you guys in the next one. I'm just going to do this as an addendum to the Android app video that I did, because I saw that it was like 100. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Sorry about